Good morning. Mark Duggan, self healing practitioner educator. October 7th on my video diary. This is what's called journaling and public expression. It's called a lot of things, but, anyways, um, changes. It's October. Um, I'm looking around the world and everybody's going through a lot of changes. Ain't just me. Yeah, mine are pretty hectic. But yeah, October is in the weather, changes in people, and micro movements and focus. Even though there's great change and what I call a churn and maybe chaos in some people's lives, um, having a focus will help you realize that you are actually moving when you feel like you're not. If you're paying attention to micro movements are a very important concept as a movement teacher and a practitioner. That again, I'm talking to you about this because you don't understand it. You don't understand it on my level. And the reason that it came up to me was sitting in this chair. People probably look at my video channel and see me sitting in this chair all the time. And some guy's a movement guy, and he's always sitting in the chair, right, talking. Um, Very interesting, right? Well, if you know me, you know that I've had paralysis. I have paralysis. I work with people that are in beds and in chairs, and there's movement and life in beds and chairs. And it brought it up to me because I was sitting here and I was focusing and doing some intense. I didn't have the breath work going, so I can't say I had my full program going, but I was just sitting here doing some movement, just sort of screwing around because I'm waking up, drinking coffee, that kind of thing. But I do stuff with intent in this chair that people don't realize. But anyway, I was sitting here straight, getting myself all aligned, and then I just took a little bit of a turn over here to the left, and like I wouldn't say my entire spine, but pretty much my entire thoracic spine, where I've got a lot of injury just from this little micro movement. Because micro could have been only this far. I went about this far. That's not even a micro movement. That's movement. Micro movements when you can't hardly see it. It's just a fraction of an inch, and that's what you do when you first wake up. But anyways, it came to mind because I sat here, got my body, my spine aligned, and then I went just I, maybe 2 inches. I went with intent to go a half inch, and I got out to a half inch, and I felt good, and I went, I'll go a little more, and I went over about 2 inches, and I went, and I released in about at least 4 spots, if not 6. I'm getting good at this. Um, Micro movements tune you into your body. They tune you in on a cellular level. You want to think about moving on a cellular level, healing on a cellular level, working on a cellular level. Um, and I don't have much more today. I want to drag this video on because I just want to dump out some of the little knowledge there about micro movements and the fact that when people think they're not moving and they think they're in the churn of life, if you have a focus, just micro move yourself forward towards that focus. I mean, sure, there's days off. I just had one, and I've often talked about how many days off you need per week and per life. And yeah, people, they don't do it. They work themselves to death, but they get what they get. It's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. I wish we could all share. So that's what I'm out doing, is trying to share and exchange that with the people that are killing themselves so that they can hear my words and then they can hopefully take care of me because I could use some. Anyways, yeah, stuff's